There is a serious mistake, a small detail that many men make when they hug a woman without even noticing it. In that short moment, her subconscious quickly decides this man doesn't have strong masculine energy. The surprising part is that very few men in the world actually know how to hug a woman properly. Most guys are just guessing, copying what they saw in movies or what their friends do, and they don't realize they are ruining attraction before they even say a word. In this video, I'm going to explain 3 dangerous types of hugs that instantly destroy chemistry. I'll show you what each one secretly tells her subconscious mind, and then I'll reveal the 4th hug, the one almost nobody talks about. This 4th hug separates the men who stay in her mind for weeks from the men she forgets right after she leaves. Stay with me until the end because this small detail can completely change how women react to you, not only in hugs, but in every interaction. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rose, your trusted guide in female psychology and social dynamics. For the last 8 years, I've studied what women actually feel in their bodies when they are around men, the things they rarely say out loud. I've worked with thousands of women in private sessions, and today I'm sharing the honest truth with no judgment and no extra fluff. Before we start, understand this clearly. If you've made this mistake before, if you gave one of those awkward hugs that made her step back or feel distant, it's not really your fault. No one ever showed you how. School didn't teach you. Your father probably didn't teach you either. Society gives endless rules about being nice, respecting women, and not being creepy, but it never explains powerful masculine physical contact. So relax for a moment. Today, that changes. Here is the key idea that explains everything you are about to learn. Women feel first and think later. While you are standing there wondering if you should go for the hug or if the timing is right, her brain has already processed the moment. Her emotional center activates in less than 4 seconds. That's biology. That's science. That's why logic matters less than you think. A hug goes directly to that emotional system. It skips conversation, clever lines, and all the games. In just a few seconds of physical contact, her body is already answering questions she may not even realize she's asking. Does this man make me feel safe? Does he have real presence? Does he know who he is? You could be funny, successful, tall, rich, or anything else, but if the hug feels wrong, her body ignores everything else and places you in the category of safe but not exciting, or even worse, forgettable. If this already makes sense to you, take a second and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm share this video with more men who need it, and it keeps me motivated to bring you these insights every week. Now let's talk about the mistakes you might still be making without realizing it. The first one is the weak hug. Almost everyone has experienced this one. Your arms barely touch, your body stays far away, and the pressure is so light it feels like you are afraid to touch her. Sometimes it turns into that quick one-arm side hug where you pat her back like she's a relative. Psychologically, this hug shows hesitation and a lack of confidence. Her subconscious quickly reads it as a man who isn't sure of himself. She may not say those exact words in her mind, but the feeling stays with her. She feels slightly bored or disappointed, and that small doubt keeps growing during the rest of your interaction. Many women have told me after a date, he was nice, but something felt off. Very often, it began with a weak hug. The second mistake is the aggressive hug. This is the opposite extreme and just as damaging. You squeeze too tightly, hold the hug too long, or even worse, your hands move somewhere inappropriate during a simple greeting. That isn't masculine strength. It feels like invading her space. Her body quickly reacts with discomfort and questions your awareness. The thought that appears in her mind is simple but powerful. Does this guy respect my boundaries? The moment that doubt appears, any attraction that was building disappears. I've seen men who looked perfect on paper lose a woman completely because of one overly strong hug. Her nervous system went into defense mode and never relaxed again. The third mistake is the ghost hug. This one is very common but rarely discussed. Your body is there, but your mind is somewhere else. Maybe you are looking over her shoulder, scanning the room, or your body feels stiff and nervous. Sometimes you pull away too quickly, like the hug burned you. This creates physical contact without emotional presence. She feels it immediately. It sends the message that she doesn't really matter in that moment. For many women, this actually hurts more than a weak or aggressive hug because it feels like rejection while you are still touching her. In today's world full of phones and constant distractions, the ghost hug happens everywhere and quietly kills chemistry. Now, let's talk about what actually works, the real masculine hug that very few people teach. A strong masculine hug is firm, intentional, and grounded. You don't wait nervously for her to lead. You step forward with calm confidence. Your feet are stable, your posture straight, and your body relaxed. Physical stability creates emotional stability, and her body reads that instantly. One hand rests between her shoulder blades, strong and supportive. The other hand stays in the middle of her upper back. Your chest meets hers with steady pressure, not crushing, but clearly confident. The most important detail that almost every man forgets is breathing. Slow and relaxed breathing keeps your body calm, and calm energy spreads to the other person. When she feels your chest rise and fall naturally, her body begins to relax and match your rhythm. That is when a real connection begins. The perfect length of the hug is about 2 to 4 seconds, long enough for her body to register confidence and comfort, but short enough that it never becomes awkward. You end the hug smoothly. You release calmly, let your hands move gently down her arms as you step back, hold eye contact for 1 extra second, and give a relaxed smile or a simple greeting. How you finish the hug is just as important as how you begin it. Every hug becomes a small preview of the kind of man you are. She might not analyze it consciously, but she will carry that feeling with her for the rest of the evening and even the next time she sees you. From now on, you have an advantage that most men will never realize because they don't even know this detail exists. If you're watching this and thinking you may have been doing it wrong for years, hit the like button and let me know. And if you want more insights like this every week, the kind women feel but rarely explain, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Next week, I'll reveal another hidden trigger women feel the moment they meet a man, something powerful enough to turn the friend zone into strong attraction in a single conversation. But until then, start practicing the masculine hug. Try it in your next greeting, whether it's with a date, a friend, or even a coworker. You'll notice the difference immediately, and so will she. Leave a comment and tell me which of these 3 bad hugs you've done the most, and if you're ready to start using the real masculine hug from today. I read the comments and respond to many of them because I want to know your progress. Thank you for watching until the end. That already puts you ahead of most men who never take action. Keep improving, keep showing up, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Rose, signing off.